we'll get started with talking about chocolate. Now, everybody knows a lot of stuff about chocolate. I've got some samples here of, this isn't even everything that we carry, but just some different things. You know, chocolate is an antioxidant. It's really good for you, but not in this form, the milk chocolate. It's in this form, the dark chocolate. The less sugar you have, you know, the difference between this and this is more cocoa, butter, less sugar, more intense chocolate flavor. This, they've started to add some other stuff, a lot of sugar, makes it a little bit softer to the palate. And I'll show you what I mean. This is pretty close to being pure chocolate. You can get the unsweet chocolate, which we are going to use in our chicken wings. This is 100% cocoa. It has no sugar in it, but you can't eat this. You could, but it doesn't taste very good. So about 85 is about what you can get. And the difference between different kinds of chocolate is probably the difference in the price. The more expensive chocolate, the more intense flavor or whatever. Okay, now here you can see this is really dark. And if you listen to it, I'll try to hold it up to the microphone, it snaps. Can you hear that? Which you start adding different kinds of fats and different sugar in here, and it gets a little softer. I want to cut this up. Okay, nice snap to that. This also will melt in your mouth really good. All right, we're going to put that on a plate. Ooh, our wings are cooking up nicely. Okay, that's our, I'll pass that around in a minute. Okay, that's our 85 almost pure chocolate. This is the milk chocolate, which is, I mean, it's very good. It's based on what you like, chocolate is. However, if you're thinking that you're going to be eating Hershey bars and have a wonderful, healthy life, think again. Here's the milk chocolate. You can see the difference. We've started to add a lot more sugar. We've added some probably vegetable shortening, whatever. And if you listen, you're not going to be able to hear it. It's very soft. So it doesn't have that chocolate snap. And we'll cut this up and see how easy that cuts. And this is, I think I read in one of the things when I was doing a little research that I guess it must be Americans like the milk chocolate 2-to-1 to the dark. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that says. I guess we like, yeah, more sugar, more fat. All right. Next thing is and you can buy the, you know, this was 85%. They come in 60%. This didn't have a percentage on here. This has, I think this was, even though it says pure dark, and that's one of the things you have to watch. You think, okay, extra dark, that's got to be the same as this, and it's probably cheaper. Well, this is only 60, this is 85. So watch, you know, we're watching our labels and so forth. This also, when they, let's do this up here. I made little notes on chocolate. Let's see what we're doing here. Now, if I think for time's sake, what I'm going to do is just brown these a little bit more, and then we'll finish them off in the oven. I always feel safer when I'm cooking chicken that has bone in it to just finish it off a little bit in the oven. Just, I don't know, that just makes me feel happier. I know, just to have that little extra kick in the oven just sort of makes me think, okay, it's cooked. We're good. All right. This, okay, I should start from the beginning. Chocolate grows on cacao trees. It looks like giant squashes. They cut that. They take the pods out. They're called the cacao beans. They're then fermented and roasted like coffee. And let's see. Okay, it releases the inner seed, which is called the nib. Now this, and the let's see. I'll start again. The nib is what's in here in this particular chocolate obsession with cocoa nibs. Nibs are just the little crunched up cocoa beans, and sometimes you can find them just plain. You can add them to cookies. It gives that a chocolate flavor. You can't melt them. They don't melt. But that's the essence of chocolate. When you grind the chocolate nibs or the cacao nibs, they come to a liquid or a paste called chocolate liqueur, and that's what makes cocoa butter. And along with sugar, it makes the chocolate that we eat. Now this will be a little bit grainy, but you can see it's the dark chocolate. Here, it's got the snap. Pretty good. And it'll be a little bit, since it's got the nibs in it, it's going to be a little bit crunchy. Like I said, the nibs don't dissolve. That's one of the things in the classes I don't do, because we are here at Food City. Anything that I use in the cooking class as far as the ingredients can be found down on the shelf. This is aisle. Who asked that smart aleck question? There's one in every crowd. Aisle 2, 3, aisle 3, the candy aisle. And some of it, and I don't know what the reasoning is behind where the chocolate was, but down on aisle 3 there's a shelf of what I would consider some of the better chocolates, and then they have further on down they had different kinds of chocolate. So sort of look in the whole aisle. Okay, I'm going to pass this around. This is our 85% cacao. This is our chocolate nibs. We'll go ahead and do that.